Howdy y'all. Hey, we've been having some pretty good action on the back fence, aka the parking lot. We've got a sounder coming in. Actually, I think it's maybe one or two sounders all kind of put together. But anyway, we've been cutting the food supply out on the back fence so they won't stay there long. We're trying to get them up in the ball field where we can work them over towards the catch pen at second base. But we've let that third base feeder even run dry. And the deer are sticking their heads down there trying to get the last little bit. The hogs are coming in there and trying to fight over it. So anyway, we putting some out on the pitcher's mound there so they can get a little bit there, but we're leaving a heavy breadcrumb trail over to the second base and in the hopes of getting that sounder in there. But in the meantime, we've seen a couple of sows and a couple of big old boars have been coming in too. Not real frequent. We see them about, once every, 2 or 3 weeks or something, but it's such a pretty night tonight. I think we're going to go out and try to see if we can maybe get one of those boars. It's going to be clear skies, about a 3/4 moon, and it's going to be at the meridian, which means 12 o'clock high. I think at about 9:30. So anyway, we're going to get out there. The hay meadow has been mowed. We're going to see if we can't maybe get one of those boars. Well, on the way out to the blind, the animals were moving. I saw 2 little different herds of deer along the way, and that old armadillo. It wasn't too long, about 9:20. This fella here showed up, and he had a buddy with him far out in the hay meadow. We couldn't get to him, but this old guy, big old Razorback, this is one of the biggest boars I think we've ever shot in terms of the length of him and the height of him. Just a real big fella, but he was kind of narrow at the hips, but just real big chested. But anyway, he was pretty spooky. I'm not sure he was looking for any corn at all, really. I think he maybe was just there kind of scent checking on those females, those sows that are either with that sounder or maybe that one big old ridgeback thing that was under the spinner feeder earlier. So anyway, he does kind of come over a little bit closer to third base. And for some reason, my scope cam was kind of fogged up. I think some condensation had come onto it. It was kind of a cool going down to 50 degrees at night. But when that third base camera lit him up, I knew that I had 30 seconds from the time it came on to get him. And man, he was a little bit spooky, but he finally stopped and kind of went broadside, and I steadied on his neck. Made the shot, and then he dropped right down. Here's a little look from the third base camera. It's much closer and didn't have its lens all fogged up, but you can see how it just drops him. Weight really does a job on him. Had some pretty good tusk on him too. Big old hooves. Put him on the wagon and took him on over to the boneyard.